Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Club Artistry Heaven. So as some of you know, I haven't posted in a while. The last video that I posted, which was like on Saturday or Sunday, speaks about why I was off the radar for the last 2 weeks or so. I also opened up about burnout as a digital creator and what it means for us. I broke down what I have been going through behind the scenes, and if you haven't seen it yet, I would recommend that you just check out the latest video that I've posted. Yeah, I've learned a lot over the last 2 weeks, and during that time, while I was away, the Etsy world was buzzing with this new creativity standards. I haven't had an opportunity to say something about it. I was busy with a new course that I've created, so I really haven't tapped into the creativity standards, and this video is not going to address the standards per se. Because I think just so many in the environment that I'm operating in, they've already created amazing videos to give some clarity on the topic and just to give us some guidance in terms of what it means for us, etc. The reason I'm touching on creativity standards and why it affects me slightly differently is I just want to bring in the fact that my monthly membership, which is called AI Prompt Heaven, is all centered around prompt education, prompt engineering education, I should say rather. And it's just a hub where I not only create prompts for my members, but I do SEO keywords research. I give guidance, I give support, I speak about 7 different systems that I'm working on at any given point in time. Just wanted to bring the creativity standards in alignment with the vault. And if you are insecure, or if you are concerned, or whatever it means, the creativity standard means for the vault, I just want to show you some ways on how you can use a base prompt and still make it your own without directly copying and pasting my prompt to create something that you can list on Etsy, which if you are doing that at the moment, now with the update, it's not allowed. So they allowed it before, they've now disallowed it. So basically this video, I just want to show you how we can use the monthly vaults, AI Prompt Heavens, base prompts, and how you can create a consistent bundle from the base prompt with tools like ChatGPT, and then obviously your AI software of choice. So in this video, I just want to break down exactly what these new rules mean, especially for AI Prompt Heaven members, because yes, you can still use the vault and all the prompts that's in it and remain compliant with Etsy. I'm going to walk you through how to use the base prompt from the vault, remix it, make it uniquely yours, so your products reflect your creativity and stay within Etsy's guidelines. So let's jump into my screen so I can show you exactly how to do it. So what you're seeing at the moment is the vault. So if you haven't signed up yet and it's something that you want to explore, the link will be in the description of this video. Also, another thing, I have changed my setup quite a bit because of what I've gone through the last 2 weeks. So I've gotten another camera, and if I'm slightly different to my previous videos and I'm looking sideways, it's just because I've got another setup here, which is now even new to me. So just in case you're wondering why I'm not looking at you directly, I'll at times just look at the video. So what you're seeing in front of you is called AI Prompt Heaven. This is the information page. So if you want to check it out, the link will be in the description of the video. And it's basically just a monthly membership, which is $9 a month. You can cancel anytime. It's $9 a month. You get access, so there's no tiers. Everybody gets the same access. And we've been going for about six months now, and basically it's just a vault of prompts which grows daily, weekly, and this is like, I give you a snapshot video just to show you what it's all about. Now, why I'm talking about this, it's not necessarily because my community had an issue with it. It's not that people had an issue with it. There were clarifying questions in the Facebook group, which I've answered after reading the creativity standards. So I thought, just as like a general, because everybody that watches my YouTube videos, they're not necessarily members in my Facebook community, which is where we talk, chat, support, help each other whole day, every day. So I thought I'll just make the video so in case the question pops up, but you're not allowed to use other people's prompt, 100% in agreement. Although if there is still like questions, I hope this video is going to answer it for you. So the one thing I want to mention couple of things. One, I'm not selling prompts. I've never sold prompts on Etsy. I have bought prompts on Etsy, AI generating prompts way in the beginning when AI art was like just starting out. I bought prompts. It was a complete waste of my time and money. I'm not in the business of selling prompts on Etsy or off Etsy. I am not a prompt seller. So I just want to make that very clear. Secondly, the membership, which revolves around prompting, is built around educating and helping people who are very interested in the AI AI designing or AI assisted designing business. So the heart of the membership is really to show you an example, as you see in front of you. So you see the image on the right, and then I give you the prompt on the left so that you can see what type of terminology I use, what is included in the tech details of the prompt. In addition to the vault, which is what you guys are seeing in front of you, there's also a community that I've built, a paid community. So I've got a free community, which is on Facebook, which anyone can join. And then I've got a paid community, which is what you are seeing in front of you. And here I not only share the prompts or drop a notice to say that, there's a new prompt, go check it out. I also do some announcements. So if I see things out there that affects us, I share it with the group. The weekly content drop. So what I update in the vault, request for prompts. So if there's someone that wants to ask me something, technical questions, show and tell. So if there's members who have done things based on some of the prompts, etc., etc. So I just want to make it clear that we are not selling prompts, or I'm not in the business of selling prompts to make it quicker for you. I'm in the business of educating you on how to build a prompt and how to use the prompt structure that I'm using, and you can then create a consistent bundle based off a base prompt. So I just wanted to get those two things out of there. So let's dive into the tutorial of today, which is basically how do I use your base prompt to create a consistent bundle, which has got nothing to do with your original prompt, right? So that's how you need to use the vault. That's really how you need to use the vault to expedite your processes and also to make variations from what you are seeing in front of you and something that you like. So let's say you are in the vault, you are going through 4th of July designs, and there's a whole bunch that you like here. What was allowed before is you could simply copy and paste that prompt into your software of choice. So before, you could simply take the prompt as I've just copied it now. You could simply just copy the prompt as I did earlier and then paste it in your software of choice. We're using Kittl for this demonstration. I can maybe use other systems as well. Just move it over here. And then I want it in a watercolor art style and generate, right? So now what Etsy is saying with their creativity standards is, we don't want you guys to do that because it's not your own work, it's not your own prompt, it's not your own creativity. We are a platform that supports own ideas, own creativity, and I'll give Etsy that, and I don't have a problem with that. That's the foundation of Etsy. Etsy is a handmade platform, which means it's things that people, through their own creativity, would then take to the marketplace and then get buyers and sell their own concepts and their own ideas. So I fully support Etsy in this scenario or this situation, and I think to keep true to their vision and mission and what they're all about, I don't think there's anything ill towards designers and creators. So I think also, I believe the purpose of the vault now it's got more meaning with this decision. Now, again, I just want to remind you guys, I haven't had any backlash. I haven't had people canceling on my membership. I didn't have people throwing their toys out. It's been business as usual, because I think once you're in the membership, you kind of just see what all the value that is given to you. I do SEO keyword research. I use tools like eRank and Allure and listed them. So I go and try and find keywords that's currently selling, and then not only that, I come back to my group and I would say, guys, remember when we spoke about this product and I asked you guys about your opinion and I gave you the keyword? I will come back and say, listen, it's actually sold now. Or listen, it's becoming a repeat seller. So maybe that vintage ephemera, old traveling style clip art bundle, it's now becoming a regular. I've sold 10 or whatever. And that's part of the value that I offer to the membership. So I really haven't had people complaining. Like I said, not a lot, not everybody on YouTube is a member in my Facebook group, so I thought I'll just make the video. Anyway, so this is our output. This is what you now have created in your own spare time. Maybe this one. You have taken the prompt. It's saying you can't do that at the moment. You can't do it anymore. So what you need, there's a couple of ways we can do it. You can take that prompt, right? And you can, if you want, you can download your image. You can go to ChatGPT. You can go to ChatGPT and then you can upload your image and your prompt. Okay, which is go back. There's a couple of ways. I'll show you about 3 ways. This is way number 1. I'm just thinking on the spot because as I'm in Kittl, I can even show you some other ways in Kittl. But just so that you can understand that the prompt is the vault is not the membership is not a threat to your business on Etsy. It's just, I think it adds more value to the vault, right? So the first way what you can do is you can upload your image, right? You can copy your prompt, paste your prompt, and then what you can do is you can just ask ChatGPT very simply, hi, can you scale this image and prompt, keep the same look and feel on a white background, and generate 10 similar clip art images in a watercolor art style with different animals. No reptiles. Sorry, I don't like reptiles. No reptiles. Please. And then keep the same length of the prompt. I say that because, I don't know, for me, I feel ChatGPT sometimes becomes very lazy and then he just sort of shortcuts and then he puts something together that I didn't even ask for. So by saying the same length, the prompt is meaty enough so that it keeps that same sort of look and feel, if you know what I'm saying. So it's just something that I would add. So I will stop this because I've asked, I wasn't specific. Yeah. So let me just go back. Should be able to do that. No, I wasn't specific. So I'm going to copy, paste, and say, do not generate the image. Please write 10 prompts per my instruction above. Okay. I don't like using ChatGPT for images because it takes forever. Okay, now it's kept the same sort of length. I gave it a rabbit. It's now giving me kitten. It's giving me a kitten. It's giving me a golden retriever. It's given me a fox, a baby sloth, etc. So that is using the base prompt, and now you can create a whole bundle of consistency in terms of color and visuals based off one prompt from the vault. So if you just want to, let's copy this one. You go back to Kittl, paste, right? Now with Kittl, unfortunately, we have to wait. It's a lot. Another thing, con or disadvantage, if you want to call it, you have to wait. So we can go to ideogram. Okay, we want it in a 1:1 ratio. I want it on design 1:1 and then generate, and then I can go back because I don't have to wait in a queue or wait for Kittl, so I can just copy, paste, and get on with my life, right? Copy. So none of these prompts are assuming this is you doing this. None of these prompts are my prompts. None of these prompts belongs to the vault. None of these prompts is something that you have copied somewhere. You've used the AI that's available to you to come up with consistency in terms of prompts. Now, this is not something I would use. It's way too busy. But let me just see what Kittl came up with. And as always, Kittl never disappoints. That's the little kitten that we've got there. And then I'll just paste the last one here. I don't think this was Sleepy Baby Sloth. Let's do the sloth. So we've got the rabbit, which was my prompt. You've got your kitten over there, which is your own prompt. And now you're doing your third prompt. So I like Kittl's output. I was just showing you theogram as an example. Let's go auto, see if the output is different. And then that's way number one. The second way, you can start with the base prompt and then move over to your own thing, is staying in Kittl. Here's the baby sloth. So I'm not putting this on a canvas because I'm not going to prepare it for selling, but that's what the sloth looks like, right? So you've got a whole consistent range. You haven't wasted time on trying to figure out what is selling on Etsy, or you haven't tried to figure out what is it that I need to create, etc. So the second thing that you can do, the second way of starting with a prompt even, is to stay in Kittl. You will see, you will see this prompt that I've used. The system's telling me, I think this is mine. Let me just go back. Can you guys see this one? This one is this one. But is it? Let me double check before I just check. Sunflower, fireworks, American flag, right? No, it's not. It looks very similar because the sunflowers here and then there's two like fireworks here and there. But I thought it was mine. I wanted to steal a moment now and it's not. It's not. Anyway, the second way that you can start with a vault prompt of mine, the Kittl will tell you, okay, you've generated this, but I've got more styles for you. So now it's giving you all of these. Because now the system is smart enough to figure out what it is that you're actually going for now with this design, right? So Kittl is now giving you more options, although it's just so. Okay, here we go. We've got something different here. It's all cows here. I was thinking, are they not going to give us more animals? So yeah, there's a little chick here, over here. And what you can do is, now before I did check with Kittl, and they said we could use these prompts as is, but that would be no different to you using the prompt in the vault, because it's the same thing, right? Because you didn't create this prompt. So although you're going to get the prompt, first off, you've generated something, the system's smart enough to figure out, okay, give Lucille more of these images, let her see what I've got available. And what you can do is then take the prompt as it is. Okay, so this one, same story. Let me first, I would like copy the image, right? And then I'll go create, because I can't copy the prompt that way. Then I'll go back to ChatGPT. Then I'll say, great work. Let's do the same with this prompt and image. So paste the image. I go and grab the prompt, copy the prompt, and then I paste that prompt there. And then I say, remember, same look and feel. Give me 10 different animals based on the 4th of July and make them do and hold different elements. Yeah? Make them do different movements and hold different elements, right? Okay, so this is your second method, and there you go. You didn't copy this prompt. You used Kittl's database to get a base prompt, and you are generating your own prompts, right? So go back to Kittl. Don't use their prompt. Paste your prompt. Watercolor. Make sure that you've got. Why can't I? Oh, because this is done in Flash. Well, I don't want to do it in Flash. I don't even know what Flash is. I want to do DALL-E, and then I want to choose watercolor and generate. So that's your second method, right? I'm going to use, let's use because I've already downloaded the bunny. I'm going to use the bunnies one for our third method. And I would need to log into Artistly for that. So once you logged into Artistly, the third method I'm going to show you is go to Create Design. Go to Fast AI Image Designer. You can let's go to Create from Prompt because I want to be by Mirror Magic. Click on Mirror. Yeah, click on Mirror Magic. So let's browse. Describe. Okay, so now that's the prompt, right? You're going to use the prompt, but before you generate the image, click on enhancing over here. So now you're going to enhance, which means you're going to change this prompt in a couple of ways, right? So click enhance. Okay, so now your prompt is different. The only thing I want to start off with, because when I do this method, it oftentimes bypasses the fact that I've asked for a white background, and it comes with beautiful dark backgrounds, which is really aesthetically beautiful, but it doesn't help for Clipart buyers because they don't want backgrounds, right? So I always include on a white background, and because I'm not going to read all of that, I just, whether it says white background in here or not, I don't really bother myself with checking because I just want to make sure that it's got on a white background. And then your prompt is like rearranged. It's not copied and pasted from the vault or copied and pasted from Kittl. You can then just do like 4 and then let me copy this prompt altogether. Copy and generate. Okay. So the AI image designer is not really the designer that I use to sell my products, but I do use it to do my demonstrations on Artistly. I will just also use, I don't know if I showed you guys now, but I love this watercolor inspired digital style. That's where I spend most of my time on Artistly. So I've chosen that one, although you can test any of these ones out, right? And then 4 images and then click generate. Okay. So those are the rabbits. Oh, they're so cute, man. They are so cute. So that's what the enhanced prompt did, which was in the AI image designer. As I've mentioned, I don't know. I very rarely would use an image from this designer, but I was just trying to show you the mirror magic where you can extract from the prompt and then also enhance the prompt and make your subtle changes to not have a directly copied and pasted prompt. And then this is much better for selling. I think strawberries have been added here. Let me just see. I had to refresh my system because it was glitching there for a minute. Okay, so here's the kitten. Cute little kitten. And let's just go back to Artistly. Yeah. Yeah. So enhancing your prompt is something that the AI can do for you. So it's not something that you have to think about or ponder about or whatever, you can just use like a click of a button to enhance it. Although there's still obviously very much traits of the original prompt, but you are bypassing the process of directly copying and pasting and profiting from it. So those are the three ways that I would lean into. There are some others, but I'll just keep it to the three ways of leaning into it, and how you can bypass the ethical, not bypass the standard, but by like not doing something that is not acceptable to Etsy, that keeps you compliant with the creativity standards. You haven't copied and pasted, which is what they don't want. They encourage creativity and like your own prompts and your own thoughts and your own creativity, which is what we did now at the moment. We did not copy and paste the prompt, and we did not just use someone else's prompt. I've shown you a rabbit, and you have created 10 different animals. Those are not the animals that's in my vault, and it's definitely not my prompt. So again, nobody complained in my membership. I think everybody kind of just know, like they understand what the monthly membership is about. It's supportive. It is, they've got a question, they can come to someone that's working on 6-7 different systems. There's a monthly Q&A support meeting on every third Saturday of the month. So there's a lot of things besides just copying and pasting a prompt. There's SEO keywords that I research. There are bestsellers and popular now that I let the group know, like, get onto this. So there's a lot more than just like, oh, you can just copy and paste prompts. So I just wanted to bring that message across. And if you still have questions about this topic, let me know in the description. I will also leave the links to Artistly as well as the monthly membership in the description, and I look forward to your comments. Thank you.